If you watched my video on methylation, you learned that methylation is one of the ways your body regulates gene expression, detoxification, neurotransmitters, and cellular repair. Some very important functions. So here's today's truth bomb. Methylation doesn't decline randomly, it responds to conditions. Methylation is physiology, and physiology responds to conditions. The first major factor is nutrient availability. Methylation depends on nutrients like B12, folate, B6, choline, methionine, and glycine. You can have plenty of calories and still lack the raw materials for regulation. This is where keto and carnivore can quietly go sideways. Chronic undereating, overly narrow food choices, or prioritizing restriction over nourishment can limit the nutrients methylation relies on, even when carbs are low. The second factor is chronic insulin and stress signaling. This isn't about one meal, it's about signaling over time. On keto or carnivore, this often shows up as stacking fasting on top of inadequate intake, poor sleep, or heavy training. So demand increases, but the supply doesn't keep pace. The third factor is detoxification demand. Alcohol, medications, environmental chemicals all increase detox workload. Detox relies heavily on methylation. Higher demand without support creates strain. And the fourth factor is insufficient protein and energy over time. This commonly shows up with chronic OMAD, frequent extended fasts, or stacking multiple PSMF style days with adequate refeeding. Many women already struggle to meet protein needs, and limiting meals makes that even harder. For men, this often shows up as pushing fasting or heavy training without matching protein and recovery. Protein isn't just about muscle. Amino acids like methionine and glycine are foundational to methylation chemistry. And when intake stays too low too long, the body shifts resources from repair and towards survival. Keto and carnivore don't impair methylation. Conditions do. And when keto and carnivore are done well, they often support methylation beautifully because they prioritize nutrient density and adequate protein. When intake matches demand, adequate protein, sufficient energy, nutrient density, and appropriate recovery, regulation improves. So once you understand how physiology responds to conditions, you stop guessing and start adjusting with purpose. That's the real truth bomb.